Okay. Alrighty, let's go. So we're going to start on our back. Let's do my, I look my usual little warm-ups before we start the formal part. So let's start on our back. So find your way down onto your back and make yourself comfortable. Adjust your hair, your clothes, your body. And just stretch those legs out. Hey, I have blocks here. I can put my heel on the blocks. Right. So as we get here, you want to notice the support underneath you. Notice sounds around you. Take a quick note of how you're feeling. And then with the eyes closed, you want to just take a nice big deep breath in, fill your lungs up, and as you exhale, sink a little deeper into your support. Just let it all out and sink as much as you can. Just let go and release. And then you can close your eyes or keep them slightly open. Just connect to the breath now. So inhale through the nose, fill your lungs up, and exhale through the nose. So feel cool, nourishing air coming into the lungs, and the warm air going out. Just take a quick note if there's any adjustment you need to make, or if you want to work on a particular area today, feel free to do what you can just to, recognize why are you here, what brought you to your mat, and what you'd like to get out of it for yourself. Honor yourself today. So this is the class that we have until maybe the middle of January or so. So just work it for you today. Always keep that breath going though. Remember that. So let's take a nice stretch. Let your arms overhead, open the fingers nice and wide, spread the toes, stretch, stretch, stretch. And release the hands. We're going to take your thighs gently up to the chest. Give it a little hug. Don't tug it down too much. Just a gentle hug as we're just starting. Tucking that chin down and just hugging those thighs to the chest. Let's go into bound angle now. So the soles of the feet are going to touch and the knees will splay open to the side. You can rest your hands on the inner thigh just to give you that little assist to keep the thighs down. And notice the back, notice your hips, notice your breath. Perhaps you're hearing some sounds around you. Bring them in. Move the air brushing against the skin. And then come back into your body and notice the sensations from this. Are you feeling it more in the hip? Is it the lower back? Maybe your knees? And if you draw your heels close to the ground, you will feel a more intense sensation. So if that's happening to you now and you want to get not so much of an intense stretch, you can slide the feet out, taking the heels away from the buttocks. So keep the hands on the inner thighs and feel that. So if this is not working, then you can always slide the heels back into the groin. So you choose. You pick the one that's working for you today. Shoulders down, eyes are either slightly open or closed. And just keep connecting to the breath. Take 2 more cycles of breathing here. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're going to draw the feet back up. Keep your left knee bent, sole of the foot on the mat, and let's reach that right leg up towards the ceiling. A nice gentle stretch. Bringing that leg all the way up. You can use your hands to the back of that thigh to just encourage that leg up. You can keep it as a little support there, or if you choose, you can move it away. Doesn't really matter. So now we're going to flex that right foot. So bring your toes down towards the knee and push that heel up. Notice where you're feeling that sensation and point those toes. Flex and point. Flex and point. Working out tight with the feet. Flex and point. And flex and point. And then we're going to circle to get into the ankle. And reverse that circle. Okay, spreading the toes and scrunch them. Spread and scrunch and spread and scrunch. Now bend your right knee. We're going to take a half happy baby on the right side. So as you bend that knee right down, take your right hand either to the heel of the right foot or wherever you can comfortably hold, and try to just get the feel of the half happy baby here. You can release that left hand beside you. You can keep your left knee bent. And just notice this again now. So closing your eyes or opening them very slightly. Relax here and breathe. So as the breath feeds those muscles, maybe you can draw that knee closer down to your mat. But don't force, don't push. Breath in and out. Nice. Okay, straighten your left leg out on the mat. I'm going to take a spinal twist here. So take that right knee over across to the left side. The left hand can guide that right knee over for your lying down spinal twist. And if you need to put a block or a cushion underneath that right knee, the side of the knee there, go ahead. If you need something for that right shoulder, please use it. As we turn that upper body over to your right side now. Sliding that shoulder blade down your back, open up that chest, and then keep the breath going. Another option you have is to bend that left knee in a little bit, just to give you a little bit more of a release. If the back is a little tired today or tight, you can bend it and release any tension there. So it's up to you. Maybe you can even start with the bent knee, and then you can straighten it out as we stay here. All right, it's up to you. So connect to your breath now. Close your eyes. Breath in and out. Feel your right rib cage as you breathe into that right lung. Soften your neck and your face. Relax all the way down. Notice what happens when we stay in the posture. Notice that that release takes place. And you can just melt a little further down. You can relax a little bit more. Notice the shoulders. Notice that top thigh. Okay, let's turn the nose up. Gently take that right leg back and roll back over onto your back. Straight bodies on the mat here. Extend that right leg down. And notice a slight difference between the right side and your left side now. Nice breath in and out. Bend back both knees. And we're going to take the left leg up towards the ceiling now, working that left side. So take a nice gentle stretch here and connect to the breath. The left side might be a little bit different to the right side. Remember to honor what's happening to you today. Okay, nice stretching. Okay, now we're going to flex that foot, pushing the heel up, and point your toes, and flex. Notice in the stretch, and point, and flex, and point. One more, flex, and point. And then we start our circles, getting into the ankle, keeping the breath going, and reverse it. And back to center, you're going to spread your toes nice and wide, and then scrunch them up. Spread and scrunch, spread and scrunch. And let's take this side now into a half happy baby. So you can bend that knee right down. Take your left hand to wherever you may be able to hold here. And be careful, we do not want to overdo anything here. So just keep your mind connected to the body, using the breath to help you. Your right hand can be beside you for a little support. Keep your right knee bent. Close your eyes and just reach that nice place, that place between challenge and ease for you today. Not too easy, not too challenging. If the release wants to happen, let it happen. You can draw that knee closer to the mat. And now we get ready for the spinal twist. So we're going to take that right foot down, straight on the mat. Take your right hand, roll that left knee, and guide it across to the right side. Again, making your little adjustments, relaxing that left shoulder on the mat or support it with something, and turn the head slightly to the left. Remembering that you can bend that right knee slightly in or a lot in to make yourself more comfortable here. If you feel a little twinge of anything and tightness, discomfort, notice it and deal with it. And breathe into that left rib cage. Just smile on your face, everybody. To your edge of comfort. Okay, let's turn the nose up. And just have that left leg up as we roll back onto our back. And then this time we're going to bring the thighs up to the chest, put a palm on each knee and just draw some little circles here. And reverse the circle. Placing the soles of the foot on the mat, both of them, right down on your mat there, getting that nice support there, and your arms beside your body. Let's take a breath, preparing for bridge pose. You're going to take a nice big deep breath here. And as we press that floor down away from us, lift up your buttocks and your spine. Draw your knees out to whatever's in front of you there and lift your sternum up towards the ceiling. Chin very slightly down. Press into the hands and the feet and lift those hips up. Now you may be able to lift a little higher, just a notch higher, try. And slowly roll down bone by bone. Okay. Bring the thighs to the chest, hold the back of the thighs, bring the shoulders, neck, and head up, and let us rock all the way up. Good. So, as we're here now, we sit in cross-legged, or if cross-legged is not available to you, you can sit in any other way that feels right. Maybe you want to put a little cushion under the buttocks. All right, so let's get into that comfortable position and sit up nice and tall. Lifting that sternum, sliding the shoulder blades down your back. Close your eyes and take a big breath in and a bigger breath out. And on the end of that exhale, you want to take your chin slightly to the chest. And let's take a little circle with the head. So starting in a direction as you circle the head right around, be very mindful and careful, chin to chest, and just reverse that circle. Good. Open your eyes. We're going to place our hands on our knees, and we are going to roll the tailbone underneath. Push the spine back, drop that chin down, squeeze that tummy in. So you're rolling right back. And then inhale, come forward and stretch here. Try not to look up towards the ceiling and overcurve the neck. You just want to look straight out as we come forward. Again, exhale, roll that tailbone underneath you. Pull that spine all the way back. Notice the shoulders round a little bit. Drop that chin down. And then inhale, reverse it, stretch. Take a good stretch here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Stretch that right leg out. I'm going to slide your right hand down that leg as far as you can go here. You can hold the ankle or come up a little bit higher. Some people like to take the index finger to the big toe. I am not too keen on that because we kind of tend to overstretch and you might hurt that toe. All right, the elbow is bent. Inhale your left hand up. Now open up that left side of the body. Arm up. Sit on a cushion if you're leaning back. Sit on a cushion. And then come into a nice side bend here. So lift up the left side of the body, curl into the right side, and you can glance towards that left side. Breathe now. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, slowly come up. Okay, you're going to turn a little bit, like just a slight quarter turn to face that right leg, and slide your hands down that right leg and come forward now. So the back is straight here. Lift that sternum, drop the shoulders, look at your toes, stretching forward. Keep lifting the spine. Breathe. And slide up. Good. Let's go for the other side. So the left leg comes out, right leg in. Make your own little adjustments here. We're going to slide that left hand down, that left leg, right hand up. Take a breath here, lift up your spine, and then go over, lean into that left side. Look towards the right side and breathe into that right rib cage once more. Nice little side bend here. Open up that right side of the body. Be mindful of the shoulder as well. Breath in and out. Keep adjusting yourself. Okay, and then we're slowly going to release that right hand. Take a little turn around a little bit towards that left leg, and slide your hands down. Lift that sternum away from the belly button to keep your spine nice and tall. And just look forward towards your toes. So the Rule of thumb for this one is that the belly button should be on the inside of the thigh, so you're not twisting the spine too much to the left. Lift the sternum, shoulders back, right in and out. And slowly come back to center. Very good. Okay, we're going to come onto the knees. So use a little padding. Get your knee pads and use them. I have a little padding under this mat here. All right. So walk back towards the back of your mat. We're going to stretch your two hands right out to the front of your mat. Open those fingers nice and wide so you look like this. Now use a little block or a cushion or something under the forehead here. All right. And then as we press into the fingers, open them nice and wide, you're going to push all the way back. Keep the buttocks up towards the sky, the ceiling. And then just come down softly onto the forehead. Put a little support there for your head, your forehead. Breathe now, take a stretch. So as you press the palms down into the sticky mat, pull the buttocks back. You can feel the stretch all the way up into the armpits. Breathe. Keep pressing back. I just felt that a while ago. So as you press those palms and fingertips into the sticky mat, you're going to push the buttocks back and get a little extra stretch. And then slide your hands in a little bit now. Come onto your forearms and we're going to lie down on the tummy. Come all the way down onto your tummy. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Keeping the hands nice and spread here. And lift that chest all the way up. Pull the tummy in. And as we pull the arms back, your elbows go back to the hips. You're going to feel the front of the body coming through your hands. And feel a nice stretch in the muscles on either side of the spine. We come down on the chin, slide your hands down, beside your body, a little further down. Press into your pelvic triangle. Take a breath as you exhale with the lift up the sternum and your face. Point your nose down to the mat. And then lift your hands up a little bit off the mat. Just hovering above that mat. And release. We're going to do two more like this. So the hands you're on from the fingertips to the elbows are on the mat. Press into the pelvic triangle. Take a breath as you exhale. Lift up your chest a little bit, just by the sternum there. Point your nose down to the mat. Slide your shoulder blades down. And then take your hands a little bit off the mat also. Tucking your elbows back and in. Stretch. Breathe. And release. One more to go. Okay, preparing again. Let's go. Press down, lift up. Nose points down to the mat, shoulders down. Take your hands off now. Maybe you want to lift them up a little higher. And tuck those elbows into your side body. Breathe. Now keep the upper body there. Press your hands down into the mat. And then we're going to lift that upper body up for cobra. Taking your elbows into the side body. Lift the head. Push that chest out there. And then slowly come back down to the mat. Okay, tuck your toes under. Let's lift all the way up. Walk those knees in. Coming back into table position here. Take a breath as you exhale. Now you're going to roll that tailbone underneath you, running the movement up your spine. Shoulders, neck, and head last. And then inhale, reverses, lift the tailbone, slide the shoulder blades down your back, and then you lift the head and look forward. Again, exhale. and inhale. Okay, one more, exhale, lifting that spine all the way up, shoulders, neck and head last, as you look behind you. And then inhale, reverse it, shoulders, neck and head last again. And release. Tuck your toes under, we're going to push back into downward dog. So let's go, lifting those knees up, keep the knees soft. Walk your feet back if you think you need that space. Then lift the tailbone, spread the buttocks and lift that tailbone up. Drop that head all the way down. Let's walk our doggy. Take our dog for a little walk here. Okay, coming back to center, lift that right leg up, stretch it up there behind you. And then push your chest back to the left thigh. Look up between your hands. You're going to take your right knee up to that right elbow, on the outside of the elbow, and then push back. Again, take it to the right and back. One more like this. To the right elbow and back. Good. Look up between your hands. You want to step that right foot up. Square that left foot. Make sure you're comfortable here. I'm going to breathe those arms up for warrior one. So you can straighten that knee and then bend it back. Arms up, shoulders down. Tuck that tummy in and stretch into the back leg a bit. Soft breath here. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Extend those hands right up there. Good. Okay, from here you're going to come forward. Taking your right hand to the outside or inside of the right foot, whatever you prefer. And we're going to turn to take a little stretch here again. So you lift that left hand up, draw the sternum away from the belly button, and then make sure your spine is really long here. Breathe. You can take your right arm to gently keep that right leg from sagging in. It's holding it there, stretching that left hand up, or put the left hand to the base of the spine, and then open up that chest. So let's slowly come up. Take your right hand to that right thigh. Take your time. I'm going to keep coming up and come into warrior two. Looking over your right fingertips, pulling those shoulders back. Okay, take a breath with the windmill hands to the front of your mat and step back into downward dog. Other side now. So now we're going to lift that left foot up. Push your chest back to the right thigh, stretch. And we take the left knee to the outside of the left elbow and back up. Rasta. And again. And back. Last one. In and back. Feel it in the core. And then this time I'm going to step the left foot up. Square the back foot. When you're ready, you can come up. Take your time. You can straighten that front knee first. And then bend it back. And reach those arms up. Good. So we're taking a nice stretch in that back leg. Arms are all the way up. Shoulders down. Breathe. And feel the side of the body. So if you need to make some little adjustments anywhere. And then we're going to fold forward. Left hand can go on the inside or outside of the left foot. And we stretch this way now. So right hand can go up. Draw that sternum away from the belly button. Keep the spine, don't drop your upper body. out, pull back. Now, again, the top hand can go to the base of the spine and try to stretch that right leg right out there. Inhale. Exhale. No yawning. You're not supposed to be yawning. Of course you can yawn. Who says you can't yawn? All right. Take your top hand down and come up here like this to support yourself. Then come all the way up. Maybe I'll straighten out the front knee again and bend it back. As we come into warrior two on this side, sinking nice and deep, looking over the left fingertips, open the chest. How are you all doing? And connect to the breath. Good. Straighten that front knee, and we're going to fold forward to the long edge of your mat this time. Turning the toes out, lengthen the feet away from each other, and drop all the way down. Make sure your knees are bent, you know that. Ooh. So let's reach around and hold our ankles. How about that? Hold your ankles and use that as leverage to really bring the top of the skull to the mat. Bend the knees. Stretch. Okay, we're going to turn to the top of the mat. Step back into downward dog. Come over into plank push-up position. Nice straight line here. Try not to sink the buttocks down. You want to lift it up. Get a nice straight line going there. And then come onto the knees. Belly, chest, chin low to the mat. Coming into cobra upward dog. And exhale back into downward dog. Okay, look up between the hands. You can walk up, step up, or jump up. So as we come towards the top of the mat, let's come into our flat back. Lift up your chest. Your flat back can be either hands on the shins or right up on the thigh. Don't press into your knee, please. And flatten that back. Breathe. As you press down into the feet, inhale and lift those arms up. Take a slight bend here. And exhale to position to your heart. Don't know about you, but I'm sweating. Let's take a moment here just to connect to ourselves and to the feelings and the sensations that are happening now from this first part of the class here. Feel your heartbeat. Notice the breath. It's the heat that we've created here. Okay, we're going to inhale those arms up again. Slight back bend, exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back and put the knee down on the mat. Notice that the front knee should be in line with the ankle and the right knee under that hip. Inhale those arms up. Take a prayer position to the heart, and we're going to lean forward, taking your right hand across to the outside of the left foot. And take your twist from this position now. Twist, twist, twist. So another option here is to drop the right hand down and left hand can go to the base of your spine, and that can give you a little more leverage to twist around some more, depending on what you need today. So choose the prayer position or just rest in the palm on the base of the spine and drop the other hand down. Shoulders down, sternum away from the belly button, twist, look behind you. And slowly come back to center, okay? Take your right leg up, step it up, come into your flat back. Exhale, fold, inhale, arms nice and wide, side back bend. Prayer position to the heart, take a breath. Inhale those arms up, exhale and fold. Left foot steps back and we're on the left knee now. Check in with yourself. So we want that straight line here, and then we're going to inhale, arms up, take a preposition to the heart. Lift the sternum up, take a breath as you exhale, lean, and then twist. So again, the option here is to drop that left hand down, take your right hand to the base of the spine and pull yourself around, or just keep that prayer position. Turn to look behind you, shoulders down, soften the neck, keep the breath going. Good, slowly come back to center. As we step back into downward dog, lifting that tailbone, drop that chest all the way down. Then we'll come down onto the knees for gate pose. So you can stay on the mat and just extend that right leg out. Okay, I'm going to turn so I can face you. So we extend that right leg out, make sure the knee, left knee is under that left hip. Lift yourself all the way up. Slide your right hand down that right leg, inhale your left hand up and go into that side bend. You can look towards that left side again. And we did this sitting on the mat kind of thing. Stretch and stretch. Maybe you can walk the fingers down like a little bit more and take a deeper bend here. Try, but be careful. And then we're going to release the left hand, right hand. Keep in there. We're going to swing that left foot in and sit. Sitting like this, and we're going to turn to face that extended right leg. So we're here. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward, forward. Remember to keep the back nice and flat. So hold wherever you can here. Lift your sternum up, pull those shoulders back and stretch. We'll just say if you're overstretching the right back of that right leg, you can always put the left foot under it to lift it a little bit off the mat so we don't overstretch. That's how that feels. And then slowly come back up to center. We're going to take that left foot across the right for a seated spinal twist. Your right hand is going to hug that left thigh into the chest. Your left hand is close to your body here. Lift up your spine and then twist to the left. Dropping the shoulders. Bring a smile to the face. Reaching that crown to the ceiling as your tailbone anchors you down through that mat. Nice. Slowly come back to center and release that leg. And then we make our way back onto the knees from here, extending the left leg up this time. Checking into your stance here. And slide your left hand down, that left leg, right hand up, and take a side stretch here. looking slightly over to that right side. Pick up that right side of the body as you stretch over to the left. Chin slightly down to release that neck. Take your breath. Okay, we're going to release that. Okay, put your hands down. Bring that leg in and then sit. And then from here, you're going to make your adjustments by turning to face that left leg. Okay, so we're here. I'm going to inhale those arms up. Exhale, stretch forward and release the hands to wherever you can catch. Lift up your spine and we forward here. Touch your toes, shoulders down, sternum lifted. Breathe now. Maybe you can think about drawing that left hip back a little bit. That right hip comes forward. Okay, so check in with yourself. Always connect and make your little adjustments. Okay, come up to center now. So the right leg goes over to the left side. You hug it in with that left hand, right hand beside you. Lift up your spine, take a breath as you exhale, twist to your right. Round, reaching up to the ceiling, tailbone down into your mat. Bring that smile to the face. Just feeling everything here and notice. And slowly come back to center. Okay, let's do a bound angle, seated bound angle to release the back. So we take the elbows, press those thighs down, inhale, lift up that chest, and hinge forward from the hips. And slowly come back up to center. Okay, let me slide down towards the bottom of your mat. Turn around. Let's prepare now for up boat. So you want to roll that tailbone underneath you, pull that those tummy muscles in. So as we roll that tailbone, you want to create that little C curve in the spine. So you want to pull your tummy muscles all the way in. Take one leg up and then the other. You can choose to hold the back of the legs. You can take the arms out, whatever works for you. Okay. So as you roll that tailbone underneath you now, as we're in this position, lift the sternum up a little bit. Extend that chest out there, breathe. Squeeze that tummy in. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Slide down a little bit. And then roll onto your back, taking the thighs up into the chest with you. And just hug them in. Ooh. Breathe both legs up towards the ceiling. Give them a little stretch. Try to press the tailbone down as the legs go up. And release. Put a palm on each knee and make 2 circles in one direction. And 2 in the other direction. Okay. Preparing to do the fish pose. So let me explain that to you. You extend your legs all the way out, roll those inner thighs in. Now hold on to the outer fleshy part, the top parts of your thighs. Grab them. Pull your elbows into the side body. Now the action of pushing those elbows down into the mat. Push them, push them, push them, and you're holding on to the top of the thighs. Your back is going to just slide off that mat, lifting the chest up, slide onto the top of the head. So the thighs are tightly in together. All you need to do is press down into the elbows, pull those shoulders back, lift that chest up. Stay on the back of the head there. To come out of this pose, please slide your head on the mat, don't lift it. And just come back. Now take your hands to the skull, lift up your head and stretch it out there. Good, and place it back on the mat. Roll those thighs in and out. Walk your heels in. We're going to take that right leg on top of the left. Bring both thighs into the chest. Put your right hand in through the little triangle here. And then you can just hold the sides of the left thigh as you pull it in towards your chest. Flex both feet. Make sure that the chin is slightly down, that you're not over-curving that neck again. Now take your right arm and press that right leg out to the front. Keeping the breath going, follow that breath in and follow it out. We can pull that left leg in a little bit more. Careful though. Right arm is doing its work by pressing that right thigh away from the chest. And then slowly and carefully release this side. Bring both feet to the mat. Just take a moment here, take a breath. And then we go to the other side. So cross the left over the right. Bring the right thigh up into the chest. You can hold the thigh. You don't have to interlace the fingers behind that thigh. Sometimes it puts a little pressure on the shoulder to get there. So you can just hold the sides of your thighs. Flex both feet. Take a breath as you exhale. Pull the thigh now into your chest. Your left arm bone now is gently pressing that left thigh away from you. Try to relax that shoulder as well. And connect to the breath now. Inhaling through the nose, fill your lungs up. And exhale through the nose, empty those lungs. Slowly begin to get that left leg away. And then we're going to stretch both legs up towards the ceiling once more. And bend your knees, hug the thighs into the chest. And then extend your left leg out and then your right leg. And treat yourself to a good stretch here. Arms overhead, legs in the opposite direction. Stretch. And release the hands to your side. And roll those thighs around again. And then make some adjustments to your clothes and your body. Rolling the shoulders down your back. Let's take the hands a little bit off the mat and just stretch those fingers out there. Stretch them. Make some movements with the knuckles. Stretch those fingers and then make little movements for your wrist now. So make a soft base and circle your hands for the wrist. Reverse that circle. And then release the arms back to the mat. Nice. Oh. Take a big breath in. Exhale it all the way out. And then melt down now. You have that nice support underneath you. So just know that you can safely melt down onto that support. Loosen their shoulders. Relax your arms all the way down to the fingers. Relax your back. Belly and the thighs. Relax your feet and toes. Just give yourself permission to relax now, all the way down. And slowly begin to awaken the body. You may begin by deepening the breath. Begin some small movements that feel natural to you at this time. When you're ready, roll out to your side and hump yourself in the fetal position. And then press into the top hand, extend the top leg. Slowly push yourself back up into your comfortable seated position. Move the flesh away from the sits bones so we can plug them in. Lift the chest, and we're going to end with some alternate nostril breathing. So put the index finger and the finger next to it on your forehead. We use a ring finger on the thumb. Curl a little finger out of the way. Take a breath in through both nostrils. Keep your eyes closed and breathe out through both nostrils. And then you close the right one up with the thumb, breathing through the left. It's a long, slow, deep breath all the way in. Close it with the ring finger, breathe out through the right. Breathe back in through the right. Close it, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close it, breathe out through the right. Back in through the right. And go to the left. And switch into the right. One more set. As you exhale through the right nostril, you want to release your hand back to your lap, keeping your eyes closed. The effects of the breath and of your practice today, and acknowledge the benefits of the Om Shanti Shanti peace. Slowly open your eyes. Peace. Thank you, everyone.